Hey everybody, it's entertaining expert Mark Addison, author of the Best in the World winning book Cocktail Chameleon. Today I'm going to show you how to make 3 classic cocktails you can make at home just like the pros. Today I'm going to be using my favorite Christofle glassware collection, Graphiques. What I love about this elegant and modern crystal collection is that it comes in a wide variety of barware and ones that I use on a regular basis, like the Christofle Graphiques Martini glass, the Graphiques tumbler, and the Graphiques double old fashioned. Next, we're going to make a classic martini. And when I say classic martini, I mean a gin martini. If you make your martinis with vodka, you really have to call it a vodka martini, and you're going to want to change up the proportions in the ingredients. So now to serve our classic martini, we're going to be using the Graphiques Martini glass, naturally. To shake or to stir? That is the question. I always prefer to shake a martini because you want to chill it down really well, because ultimately you're going to be serving it straight up, which means without ice, and you're going to want it to be really, really well chilled. To start off, we're going to take our mixing glass and fill it with ice. Now, the classic proportions for a classic martini is 5 parts gin to 1 part vermouth. So that means you can scale this up to a pitcher to serve multiple people, but when serving a single serving, it will be 2.5 ounces. There's 2.5 of a good quality gin. Now to that, I'm going to add 1/2 ounce of a dry vermouth. That's my 5-to-1 ratio. We'll take the contents of our mixing glass and put it into our mixing shaker tin. Tap it on the glass to make sure that it's well sealed, and give it a good shake. Now, the rule of thumb in shaking is until your thumb freezes. I'm just kidding. You want to shake it until it's very, very, very cold to the touch. And what I'm doing is I'm breaking up that ice, and the ice is melting, and the liquid, or the water, becomes an integral part or ingredient in the martini. So we'll pour it back into our mixing glass so we can see the frosty cocktail inside. It's all part of the fun of making a cocktail. Put down our cocktail napkin because it's proper presentation. And we are going to use a hawthorn strainer, and we are going to strain it into our martini glass. That looks frosty and delicious. Now, next to garnish, you can simply add an olive, or you can use some cocktail onions or a twist, and I actually like to add all 3. I'm going to take a piece of lemon peel and a Christofle dagger style cocktail pick, and I'm going to pierce the skin of the lemon peel. Then I'm going to add a cocktail onion. I'm going to pierce the lemon peel again, and I'm going to add a cocktail olive. And then finally piercing it at the very end to get this sort of S curve in my lemon peel. And then I'm going to simply just put that into my martini glass. And there we have it, the classic martini for those classic cocktail hours. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you picked up a few tips on creating these classic cocktails that you can create easily at home, just like the pros. Cheers.